Johanna.
Hi guys, I wanted to do a video today about December Daily. So last year I did December Daily in a traveler's notebook and I loved it. I loved doing it in an insert, and this year I'm going to be doing the same thing. It's just a really doable project for me in an insert because it's on a smaller scale and I can just do like the minimum. I can do a photo, I can do some journaling, or I can decorate it as much as I want, but it's just really easy for me to do, which is going to be perfect for me, especially this year because I'm going to have a newborn baby. So to do December Daily is going to be a challenge no matter how small I do it, but doing it in insert is going to make it doable. So today I thought I would show you the supplies I have together for my December Daily. I'm not going to show you my traveler's notebook in this video because I'm going to do a setup video separately where I'll show you my December Daily that I've made and my whole traveler's notebook setup. But in this video I'm just going to show you what I have gathered together to use in my December Daily. So I like to have things ready. I like to have them all together, and again that just makes it easy for me. I have a little smaller selection of things to choose from when it comes to doing my journal. So you can see I've got here a dish full of washi tape. This is the Christmas washi tape that I have in my stash. I just put all of it into this dish so that I can just keep this dish out on my table, and when I sit down to do December Daily, or even if I take it with me upstairs or like somewhere else in my house, I have it all here and it's very easy for me to transport and keep it all together. I'm not going to take you through like every roll and say I got this here, I got this there. I'll just show you briefly what kind of tapes I have. I've got lots of tartan and plaid tapes, which I love. I've got some pretty little Christmas prints like the holly, and there's some deers, and this is a weekly tape, so it's got like the days of the week. It's not actually a Christmas tape, but I thought that I might be able to use that if I want to. I've got some slim tapes that again are not actually Christmas, but I thought they're the right colours, that I could use them for Christmas if I wanted to. So I've got some gold tapes. I've got this Merry Christmas tape, some more just fun little Christmas prints here. Most of the tapes that I have here I bought on eBay. Some of them I got from like the reject shop, like these ones were from the reject shop, and I think a couple of them were from AliExpress, but yeah, most of them were from eBay. There could be a couple that I got on Etsy as well, but yeah. So those are the tapes that I have. And then I also have this little organizer. This is from Kmart and I've had this for ages, so I don't think they have this colour at the moment. I think they've got white. It's just a little divider. It's got a couple of sections here and it's just a metal little organizer box, and this is what I have all of my supplies in for December Daily. So this is just going to sit up on my desk as well, and then I can just pull everything that I need straight from there. So I'm just going to pull things out of there and show you what I have. I have organised a lot of things into their own little sections, like little bags like this, just to kind of keep it organised. They're in like little sandwich bags. That's just keeping things organised by type. So let's just start from like smallest to largest. So I've got some clips here that I thought would work for Christmas, like reds and greens. There's some golds, some blacks. There's a couple with words, like one says wish, I think the other one says magic. So I've got little paper clips. I've got some sequins in case I decide to make like a little shaker pocket. And I've also got some twine in Christmassy colours as well, and there's a bell in there. In this little bag I have some stuff that I printed from Pinterest. So I have these labels here. They go to number 24, I think. These are I will link these below so you can find them, but I don't think they were intended for December Daily, but they will work really well. I think I'm going to use them at the bottom of my insert just to write what book my kids and I read, because last year we read a Christmas book each day and I really enjoyed doing that with them, so I'll probably do that again this year and just put it on these little labels, and that will work well because there's only 24 of them, so it'll work well as a good little lead up to Christmas. I've got these acetate numbers that go, I think they go up to 25, and I think this is what I'm going to use for my title each day, like the numbers each day. I can't remember exactly what pack these came from or what brand they are, but I think they're older, but yeah, I'm sorry, I can't remember. So I've got my numbers and then some more labels here that I printed out from Pinterest. I just thought that I might want to use those sometimes, so I just printed some of those. So in this little bag, I think I have die cuts or things that I put into that category of just decorating the page. So the things I have in here, there's little shapes that have been cut out. There's some little phrases on circles. I think these are Heidi Swap. So cute little dies, some handmade ones, some vellum pieces, little gold bits and pieces. These are left over from last year. I printed these from Pinterest as well last year and I had some left. A lot of this stuff I had left over from last year, and so I just kind of went through and took out things that I didn't think I was going to use and just recreated the little packs of things I thought I would use based on, I guess, my style this year. Cute little tickets and stamps, little labels and tabs. These are some vintage pieces of envelopes with beautiful little Christmas stamps on them. Pieces of wrapping paper, and yeah, just more of the same kind of thing. So just like little dies that I can use to decorate the pages. I probably won't use all of these, but I like to have the options. In this larger sandwich bag I have, I think this is like journal cards. So journal cards and tags. Little tags. Some of this stuff, again, I had last year for my December Daily and it didn't get used. So things that I had left over that I thought I still might like to use this year, I just put into my little collection. So some more tags here. Popping out the circles. Fun little flag shapes, some journaling cards, again left over from last year, some Project Lifestyle cards. This is from the Reject Shop last year. More little pieces. I've cut these out of paper pad, so just fun little shapes I thought would be fun to incorporate. Bunch of journal cards here. I'm probably not going to use all of these, but again, I like to have the options depending on how my page comes together with what photos I have and stuff like that. More journal cards. So these are all from the Reject Shop, and these grey and white and black ones are from the Project Life Midnight Edition. Some fun little journal cards there as well. There's some bits and pieces that I made. These are the same sorts of things that went with my December Daily notebooks inserts that I sold on Etsy. And then this pack of journal cards, I won't open them up, but they're just like cute little index cards that you can journal on. So I've got those as well. Again, this is going to be way, way, way more than what I'm going to need for my insert. I'm not going to be able to fit everything that I've accumulated, but it just gives me a nice little selection to choose from rather than having to go through my stash to find things. So next in this pocket I have things that I've stitched, I think. So I think some of this stuff was left over from my fairy tale journal, so like the acetate photo pockets, I had some extras, and I thought that these could work for Christmas because I used this pretty red or kind of maroon wine coloured stitching. So I've got lots of those. Some journal cards with stitching, some pockets so I can tuck things in if I want to. A little Christmas pocket here that I made, another pocket here, and just some journaling cards. I probably won't use much of this stuff, but I thought that some of it could work really well and that it adds a nice texture to have the stitching, and it's useful because the stitching is already done for me. So like I said, I'm going to have a newborn baby and I may not have time to sit down at my sewing machine and sew up a bunch of stuff. So it's kind of nice to have that option there if I do want that extra element of texture. In the next bag I have a bunch of printables from my Etsy shop. So these are my Vintage Linens Christmas pack. Both the packs printed out, ready to go, printed and cut. So fun little doily shapes. Yeah, just really fun. It just adds such a cool texture to, well, it's not really a texture, but it looks like a texture. So it just adds a nice dimension to the page. So I've got a bunch of those here, and again, I'm probably not going to use all of them, but I like to have the option so that I can choose as I go and just choose according to what I have to document. So I've got both packs here printed, but yeah, there's 2 packs. So I'll link those below as well in case you want to go and check them out. They're just in my Etsy shop and you can print them out instantly. So these are more of those labels. I think I accidentally messed up the printout the first time and it got cut off, but I thought that I could still probably use bits of these labels if I wanted to, so I just kept them in with the stuff. I've got a couple of little acetate like Project Life transparencies and some pieces of vintage wrapping paper there in the back. Oh, again, all of this stuff I'm not going to use, but it's just there in case. And then the rest of the stuff that's in that bag is actually just leftover scrap papers from some Christmas books that I have been working on. So I just took a bunch of those scraps and just, instead of putting them into my scrap drawer, I put them here in case I might want to use them for backgrounds. I love this little house paper. I've also got some vintage little stamps, a little random sticker, and some more stickers here. So stickers. This is the front of a Christmas card that I was gifted. I love that image, so I'll probably include that. I've got this calendar. This is actually a pocket, and I trimmed it down. So I was gonna like tip this in to my insert as my calendar. I may still do that, but I did find another calendar from, I think the blog's called A Stitch in Time. You guys will be familiar with it anyway, but yeah, I found a cuter one. So I've got it there in case. This is the cuter calendar that I found that I think I prefer. So I don't know, maybe I could just like stick this on here and use it as a pocket so that I'm not wasting it, or just use it for something else. But I printed those out a couple of different sizes, and the biggest one got cut off, which is unfortunate, but I thought that I could probably do something with the top of that to fix it if I want to use the biggest version that I printed. I've also got some other printables here that were sent to me, so very, very cute. I might use some of those. This is actually just the strip off the top of off the top of a piece of scrapbook paper. So I just thought that the pine cones were so cute and that I could use those, so I kept them. And then again, I've got some more bits of scrapbook paper actually cut down so that they would fit really nicely in my insert as full-size pages. So this one I've got like this so that I could make it a pocket if I wanted to. And then I've just got some single bits of paper here. I love the plaid, so I'll probably incorporate those if I need to add extra pages in, or just want to put some decorative paper on the back of a page. Alphabet stickers, just in case. And when you look at it like this, it's very obvious that not all of this stuff is going to go into one insert at all. So yeah, it's definitely I'm gonna have a lot of stuff left over. I do like to have my options open. The next bag is a bag of bags, a bag of paper bags. So glassine bags, little paper bags, popcorn bags, little coin envelope bags, just different little pockets that I can use if I want to tuck things away. Again, I won't use all of these, but I don't know what I'm going to have to put into pockets, so it's kind of nice to have different size options and everything. This one has a bunch of note papers, so there's some vintage Christmas note paper in here. Sometimes I like to do my journaling separately and then tuck it into a pocket, so I've got a bunch of note paper, and I've got some, this is like a postcard type of thing. And then these pages here are from old Frankie diaries, like planners. I just like the paper, so I thought that I could use some of the patterns in my December daily. And there's a couple of other little odd bits that I can write on in there. And then this bag has, I think this has vintage Christmas cards. So some of these I was gifted by a lovely subscriber, so I went through and pulled out my favorite Christmas cards, and thought that I might like to incorporate some of those. So I just love the images on them. I've been gifted a lot of these actually from a couple of different people. Absolutely adore that. This one's super cute as well. This one is from the lovely Stacy. Thank you so much, Stacy. Look at the back of that. It is so cute. I've been holding this for like a year and a half probably. It's just so cute. I probably won't use it because it's that cute, but it's there. This is a Christmas card I actually received last year from my friend Liz, and I just love the Christmas trees with the glitter, so I thought that maybe I could use that image this year. And then I've got a couple of vintage tally cards and just little Christmas cards. So there's a bunch of Christmas cards, and then the last bag that I have is doilies. This is a doily, and these are all doilies, obviously, Christmas doilies. But these ones here are my vintage linens again. I just printed them really small, and I printed them on vellum. And printing on vellum is not a new idea by any means, but I did get this particular idea to print my linens onto vellum from I'm a Cool Mum. So I think they look super cute. I love how you can kind of see through them. I love how cute they are when they're so small, printed out like that. So I'll definitely be using those. There's a couple of odd pieces left in my little organizer, and that is just there's another transparency and some stitched cards here that are left over from some Christmas books I'm working on. So I cut these out of scrapbook paper and I backed them to some other scrapbook paper to make them double-sided, and they're just like cute little stitched journal cards that I might like to use. And I've also got a couple of sheets of vellum. I've just printed some papers onto the vellum. So that's all I've collected. It's a lot. It's way more than I'm gonna need, and I know that, but I do, like I said, I just like to have the options, and this is still quite a reasonable amount for me to sift through each day to look for things rather than trying to go through my entire stash and find things. It helps as well just because I've already narrowed it down to things that I like. You guys can probably tell I really love traditional Christmas colours, so a lot of the stuff I have here is traditional Christmas. I've got a lot of vintage pieces and things that I personally really like, so it helps that everything I have accumulated is something that I like. It just makes it very, very easy to find something to put on my page when the time comes. So luckily I didn't share my traveler's notebook in this video because it's a very, very long video and I'm very sorry. but I hope you enjoyed it anyway. I know that at the moment I can't get enough of Christmas videos. I'm so excited for Christmas and doing Christmas crafts like my favorite crafts ever. So yeah, I'm so excited. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you're having a great day and I hope you're also getting ready for Christmas. Let me know in the comments below what you're doing for your Christmas crafts. Are you doing a December daily? Are you doing a junk journal? Are you doing an album? Are you doing anything? If you are doing something, be sure to let me know in the comments, and I hope to check out some of your Christmas crafts. So if you have a channel and you're sharing what you're doing, definitely let me know in the comments so I can come and check it out. Thank you for stopping by my channel and I will see you in my next video. Bye!